Islam Makhachev responds to Ilia Topuria's UFC White House ducking accusation saying, "We both know who chickened out here. You can cover your cowardice with nasty tweets, but don't worry. One day you will get what you asked for, and your fat manager don't have to ask for billions to fight me. We'll do it for free." This is what Ilia Topuria had to say earlier about the situation. He says, "Once again, Islam comes up with an excuse. This time, it's an injury. I always knew I would be part of the White House event. Even when the UFC told me at one point that they wouldn't count on me for the event, I knew it was part of the negotiation. When they finally told me I would be on the White House card, they mentioned Islam, and I didn't hesitate for a second to accept the fight. Even though the fight hadn't been officially confirmed yet, the White House card was going to be announced the next day. And when I woke, I found out that Islam had gotten injured. And then Justin Gaethje appeared. Once again, someone else who will pay for Islam's escape. Both of their manager is a bitch and also ugly as hell. Justin, see you at the White House. I'm not someone who humiliates people. It will be quick. When you wake up, everything will already be over." Jorge Masvidal has shared his honest opinion on Khamzat Chimaev, saying he doesn't believe the undefeated middleweight champion is as good as many fans think. Masvidal made it clear that if Chimaev faces Sean Strickland, he's backing Strickland and putting all his money on him to win.
I don't think he beats Strickland. I don't think so.
What? That is a wild take.
I'll bet.
Yo, that's a wild take.
I'm dumping the house on Strickland on that one.
That's a wild take.
I'm gonna put
really?
like 100 bands, and I don't even think Chimaev fights him because they've trained a lot.
This is a wild take.
You'll see my fucking prize picks. I put up 100 bands of my own money. I'm gonna go, what? That's how confident I am. Bad style from him. I've seen Sean go to wrestlers over at American Top Team, guys that wrestled their whole lives, all Americans, national champions. And dude, this guy can wrestle defensively. Now, he never uses his wrestling in a fight, Strickland. But if you try to wrestle with him, you quickly find out this guy can wrestle back into me. And that costs a lot of energy. And Chimaev doesn't have the best gas tank, you know?
Paddy Pimblett says he wants to fight Charles Oliveira and believes Oliveira's grappling isn't better than his.
I'd love to fight Charles though. Everyone goes on about his grappling. Everyone thinks it's levels above man, and I know it isn't. If I fought Charles, we'd probably end up having a war on the feet.
Max Holloway speaks out after his loss to Charles Oliveira at UFC 326. The highest of highs and the lowest of lows. Saturday night was not my night. Sorry to all my family, friends, and fans that I have let down. Shout out to Oliveira for doing his thing. All class, so nothing but love to him. No excuses from this side, and there never will be. I've been here before. I know the work I need to do to get back to where I want to be. We are far from done. See you guys at the top.